And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off. Now, Golden State's starting five. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a 3. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible.
Wow.
I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
And Bradley gets it to go.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Let's send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks, Doris. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Thomas dishes to Sullinger. Nice ball movement by Boston. Johnson the screen. And Thomas has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
From deep three-point range, and again, no good by Golden State. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And so it's Golden State with it. That's good. He has 7.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Now, watching Jay Crowder, he can really beast you up, Greg, and take you out of your game. One of the most physical wings, I think, in the NBA.
And, not the most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a bumper and a grinder and hitting a big 3 out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true gamer.
And Green gets it to go.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Double team on Thomas. Here's Sullinger. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Looking at Jay Crowder, he got traded from Dallas to Boston in the Rondo deal last season. Nobody expected all that much from him. All he did was go out and become one of the most valuable players on that team.
Rebounded by Bogut.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot. Guys, you just can't imagine how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was as sweet as honey.
And I was looking over at the opposing bench. They couldn't believe it either. When you talk about Jay Crowder, there are those that you win because of, and then there are guys like him that you win with. I mean, the guy who's going to take the charge, commit the hard foul, do what others won't, really shows the heart of a champion.
Here's Green, following the score by Avery Bradley. From the arc, Jared Sullinger grabs the board. Celtics trail by 7. Outside Bradley. Sullinger is screen on Thompson. And Thomas, here we go. The shot by Sullinger, wide open. Offline with his 3. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Outside for Sullinger. Another shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Johnson. Urebko comes in for Crowder. Marcus Smart's checked in for Bradley. And it's Turner in for Thomas. Here's Turner. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Olynyk. And it's Spates with the rebound.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Livingston. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Iguodala with it. There's the dish to Barbosa. Here's Livingston. 6 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Turner against Barbosa. This is to Urebko. Sullinger trying to break free. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Livingston, that's good.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Pass to Sullinger. And the rejection by Ezeli. The shot is off. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 10. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful. I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks locked in his stockpile.
Well, I don't know how he would address that question, but I do know he's feeling real good about his decision. I mean, taking the Celtics to the playoffs in just his second season, I mean, I think he's one of the bright coaching stars in the NBA today. It was the NBA's game and college basketball's loss when he moved on to the Celtics.
Well said. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Maurice Spates. Iguodala out there with Rush. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Clark in at the point guard. Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skills. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Thomas kicks to Olynyk. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Shot is off.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
Here's the screen. Pass to Urebko. Here's Olynyk. The Warriors pull it in.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. 18 points for him.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
And the offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jay Crowder's checked in for Urebko. And it's Avery Bradley in for Marcus Smart. Warriors leading by 14. Fires the three. Great D that time from Thomas. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Thompson against Turner. Misses off the right iron.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
The Boston Celtics figured to be near the bottom of the league last year. In many ways, they outperformed a lot of people's expectations.
And by no means were they a contender at any point, but they very well could be ahead of themselves in terms of the rebuilding process.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Pass to Green. To the left wing. Three-pointer. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And with the Celtics being a surprise threat near the end of last season, even their losses were close games.
Bradley, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
Johnson, he's checked in for Boston. Then for the Warriors, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Spates. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Brandon Rush.
To back up your point about the Celtics being in close games, I mean, their point differential on the year was less than where you would expect it to be for a team that made the playoffs. I mean, it really gives you an idea of how many close games they played. You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
From deep. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Thomas's shot is off. Warriors leading by 12. Thompson passes to Bogut. Thompson against Bradley. Golden State moving the ball around. Shoots from the high post. The shot no good. And the Celtics going the other way now.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Inside, Olynyk. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 5 assists in the game. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. 24 points for him.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Bradley drives in. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Well, taking a look at Avery Bradley, his career's been kind of up and down. Greg started out in high school where he developed into one of the nation's top prospects in high school.
You know, it's a great point. And as a college freshman, really established himself as one of the top defensive guards in the country, won numerous awards, then enters the draft after only 1 year.
Warriors leading by 14. Johnson with the block. They retain possession. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. Crowder's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Feeds it to Johnson. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Thomas gets a wide open look. And another basket for Boston. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 12. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
That's his second personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Thompson against Thomas. Goes up to the stripe. Fires the 3. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. 3 seconds left. And we've reached halftime in this one. Warriors ahead. They lead by 12. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, much of the stresses of the coach was talking about taking care of the basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.